Dead by Daylight, it's thrilling, terrifying, and if you're a new player, it can feel like you're constantly running for your life, and not in a fun way. But you don't have to worry, I'm here to help you survive your first few matches. Now, avoid common mistakes and maybe even actually escape the killer. Whether you're a survivor or a killer, this guide will give you the best tips you need to get into Dead by Daylight. Now, before I start, please drop a like on the video to help me out and to also boost the video to new players like yourself who need help. And if you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe and put the notifications on so you don't miss another upload. Now, a few common mistakes that people do when they start off playing Dead by Daylight is the perks they choose. Now, there's not a lot to choose from when you just start, but I'm going to give you the 4 perks now, which I know will help you in most of your games. Now, most new players aren't going to be running the killer, so what you need to be doing if you just started playing Dead by Daylight is fix the generators that are around the map. And this perk build is what's going to help you in achieving that goal. Now, the first thing you want to do is select a character that you'd like to play. Now, I'm going to be recommending playing as Dwight, just so you can level up his blood web and get the perks that I'm going to be talking about now. So the first perk that I need you to be getting is Deja Vu. Now, what Deja Vu is going to allow you to do is see the auras of 3 generators that are in close proximity of each other, and they're going to be revealed to you for the entirety of the match. Now, you're going to be also gaining a 6% repair speed bonus on those revealed generators. And the reason why I've chosen this perk for new players like yourself is because 1, you are going to gain that 6% repair speed bonus, and you're also going to be able to see 3 generators that you can start repairing. It's really good if you don't have the map knowledge, which you probably won't if you've just started playing, and it also stops you from free genning, which I'll touch on a bit later on in the video. Now, second perk that you're going to need is Prove Thyself. Now, this is a Dwight perk like I mentioned, so level him up as fast as possible to level 50 in the blood web. And what Prove Thyself does, so for every other survivor working on a generator within a 4-meter range, gain a 10% repair speed bonus, again giving you that speed bonus on the repairing, but this is also going to apply to other survivors that are within range of you, so you're also helping the team out as well. Now, before I get into the third perk, again, please drop a like on the video if this helps you out. That would mean a lot to me, and again, it helps other survivors that find this video for themselves if they are new to the game. So the third perk that you're going to be using is called Sprint Burst. Now, this is a Meg Thompson perk. Now, you're going to have to level her up to level 50 so you can use this perk on other survivors. But what Sprint Burst is going to allow you to do is when you start running, you gain a 50% haste for a maximum of 3 seconds. Now, basically, you're going to be running an extremely fast. Now, because you're going to be repairing generators, you aren't going to be running, which means this perk is going to stay on until you, of course, run away from the gen. Now, if the killer comes to your generator, this is going to allow you to escape the killer as you're going to break into that 50% haste for the next 3 seconds, which allows you to escape the killer and keeping yourself safe from the generator. Now, for the last perk slot, you're going to be using either or. I've got 2 perks here that you could use. Now, the first one is a perk that you won't have to get on any survivors, you just have to level up the blood web on the character that you're going to be using, and it's called We'll Make It. Now, what this is going to allow you to do is when you rescue a survivor from a hook, you gain a 100% speed increase whilst healing that other survivor for 90 seconds. Now, again, you're going to be unhooking survivors most of the game, just like you would be doing repairing generators. So this is going to allow you to help the survivors off the hook and heal them at an extremely fast pace, which is good because the faster you get them healed, the faster you can go back on the generators. Now, the other perk that you could use is called Windows of Opportunity. Now, this might be a bit of a harder one to obtain just because you will be having to unlock a character called Kate Denson, but when you have this perk activated, it unlocks your aura reading ability on pallets, breakable walls and vault locations, and they're revealed to you within a 32-meter range. Now, the reason why I picked this perk in particular is because it's actually one that I use, because 1, it helps me to know which pallets have been already used by other survivors, so I don't end up in a dead zone. But when I'm also getting chased by the killer and I do want to run that killer for as long as possible. I know where those pallet locations are. Now this is really good for survivors that don't have the map knowledge, which you are a new player, so you probably won't have that map knowledge to begin with, but that will come with time. Now they are the 4 perks that I recommend using when you just start off playing, mainly because 2 of the perks you do get automatically, so you don't have to level up that character to get those perks, and the other 2 perks, their characters are free to use, so you don't have to buy them with Oryx cells or with shards, you just have them unlocked when you buy the game. Now when it comes to items to use, you don't particularly have to go into a trial with an item, but if you want an extra hand, then it's always nice to bring one, as they can be fun to use as well. Or you can bring a toolbox or a med kit, which is just going to help you in the game anyway. And again, same with offerings as well, they're just going to help you in game. There's quite a lot of them. Most of them are going to be changing the map, so you can have a chance to change the map to a specific realm that you want to go to, or you can add ones that increase your chances of earning more blood points in game, which is always nice when you first start off, as that is going to be your main priority, is getting as many blood points as possible to get extra perks to be using in game. Now I really hope this video has been helpful to new players to get into Dead by Daylight, as I know that it can be a struggle when starting into this game. I remember my first time playing, it was not fun, and the tutorial of this game doesn't really give you that full momentum. It doesn't really show you how this game is really played. I would recommend playing the tutorial just to get used to the buttons that you'll be using, and it also gives you some blood points for completing it, killer and survivor based, but it doesn't really give you that whole Dead by Daylight experience. But the last thing I can say is the best way to also just learn this game is just by watching other YouTubers play the game, whether that's on Twitch, like live streams. If you want to watch me play, ItzCaine on Twitch, I play this game pretty much all the time. And it'll give you a fun insight on how this game can be fun as well as sweaty at the same time, but that will help you in realizing and what you're doing wrong and how you can get yourself to be better. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it was informative for yourself. If you did enjoy, please drop a like and subscribe and hit the notifications, and if you want to see me doing other things, then click this video or click this one right here, and it's going to show you how you can get custom icons in Dead by Daylight as well, and it'll give you a bit more insight on why people thought they were banned. But like I said, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you guys in the next one.